good afternoon, or how my youngest students would say, good morning, because that's all they know, man, and that's okay. Like, it's pretty cute. I decided to do a video because it's a pretty lengthy story to type, and to spare myself the writing and you the reading, I decided to do a short video. So, let's get to it. The story takes place yesterday. I'm in Tenjin. I run some errands and I finished by around 2, so I decided to just walk around, get some lunch, go to a Hody Park, which is really nice, and I'm there in the park until around 4:30. And at this time, I'm thinking, should I go home? Should I stay around the town? Um, and I decide, I'm gonna go to an arcade because the arcades here are pretty dope, especially round one arcades. I really like those arcades. Anyways, I start walking to the arcade, and as I'm walking to the arcade, man, like my left knee starts doing this a lot. Like I start doing that, and it's pretty annoying. And it's because I've been trying to like jog more, and my body's just like disagreeing with that completely, especially my left knee. Um, so I'm walking to the arcade, and as I'm passing the train station, which is on the way to the arcade, my left knee is doing that more and more, and I'm just like over it, man. I'm like, screw this, I'm going home. I end up going home. It takes me about an hour and a half to get home. I go to the beach for a little bit. On my way out, on my way home, back home from the beach, I decide to stop by 7-Eleven on the way, and I'm thinking I'm gonna get a beer because I'm not running today. My left knee is not trying to have it, and I'm gonna get a snack. So that's what I do. I go, I get a snack, but instead of one beer, I get two beers because it's Friday, and something about Fridays, man, you just gotta celebrate. So I got my two beers. I'm on my way home. I get home, it's like 7 o'clock, seven, maybe 7:10, who knows? But it's seven something, right? Um, so I open my door, I turn on my light, my front light, this light that you see right here, that one, and it doesn't turn on, man. It does not turn on. And it's not so crazy because sometimes the switch in the front wouldn't respond, so I have to like go to this switch right here, and then it would turn on. So I immediately run over here and I turn on the switch, and then it doesn't work, and I'm turning on every switch, and I'm like, oh no, like it's hot, man. I was hot the whole day. It was 99 degrees and humid, and I was sandy. I was not trying to be here without power and no AC to like, no, that was not. I was not trying to do that. So I turn on my phone, flashlight, and I'm like looking around my house, and I find that I had mail sent to me, and I'm like, damn, this is serious. It's not a mistake. Yo, I opened the mail and I lay it on my bed here, and I use Google Translate to read all of it, and it says that I didn't pay my bill for 2 months, and I thought I was because I set up some automatic withdrawal things, but it happened to be that they weren't withdrawing at all. Anyways, I'm like, damn, and the paper says, um, if you pay by 8, we can possibly turn it on immediately. It's like 7:40, and I'm like, damn, I gotta make a move now. So I take the paper, I start jogging to 7-Eleven, and I'm thinking as I'm jogging, like, I wasn't even thinking about jogging today, and here I am jogging to 7-Eleven, and I go, and the lady sees me, and she sees me, she sees me sweating, man, and she sees the paper, she realizes the urgency, and I see her processing things fast. So I'm like, she's finished. It's like 7:55, 7:56, and I'm like, I could call the electric company, but what am I gonna say? Hello? They're gonna be like, what are you saying? I don't speak English. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? I call my cousin who lives here. Thank goodness I have family who lives here in Japan, and he says, just send me a picture of your account stuff that you have on your hand, and I'll do it for you. He calls for me, and thank goodness, man, he calls me back and he says, listen, they said they're gonna come in an hour or two. They say that because they don't want to say that we're gonna be there in 20 minutes and make you wait. So they'll say an hour or two, and it should be back on tonight. And I'm thinking, yes, like thank goodness, because as I said, I was not trying to have that. Um, so I come back home and I'm just waiting, and I just want to drink something cold. Like I'm drinking water, and I'm like, "Oh, I need something cold." And as I'm moving my stuff around, I remember I have two beers, right? So I basically chugged the first one. It's chugged, and it feels amazing, right? And then I'm drinking the second one, and then as I'm finishing the second one, I hear the guy and this light is the first one to come on. Then everything else comes on, and I go outside to say thank you, and I'm buzzed already, like by mistake. Like I wasn't intending to be at that time. Well, that's what happened. And I'm like, yo, thank you so much, man. And he's like, okay, okay, bye. And I'm like, and that was it. It's pretty funny, man, because what I saw initially as like a betrayal of my anatomy with my knee ended up saving my day, because if it wasn't for that, I would have been out there in the arcade coming back home much later, because I would have definitely ate dinner too over there, maybe went to a bar, and came home late and found myself without power and without anything to keep me cool. So shout out to that. And that's my story of the day. Bye.